Morning pickers, it is Saturday and that means garage sales. So I'm trying to rouse the family, get them ready, and head out the door. It is going to be a very interesting trip. We have some family come into town and they want to go along. So I'm taking I'm taking 6 people with me to go garage selling. Normally I'm anti-carpool, but they're excited and they want me to show them the ropes, so game on. I'll try to show a little bit of that in the next videos, but I wanted to tell you guys about something that's pretty exciting and daunting. I had this like 6-month to 1-year timeline to quit my job and go full-time with eBay. I gotta talk faster, this will take forever. And we got some news and I decided to share it with you guys and to bring you along as maybe a video log. Whether you guys are interested or not, it'll show us kind of our path. To get to the point, my wife and I have been trying to have a child for a few years, and we've gone to every specialist and all those fun tests and things that go along with that, and the conclusion is it's not going to be a possibility for us. And we got a lot of love to give, and we love children. So we just started venturing into the adoption process, and we didn't know what that price tag was, and the price tag is roughly anywhere between $38,000 and $48,000 to adopt domestically, which is something that we're passionate about. You know, I think it's great that people go to other countries and adopt children, take them out of horrible environments, but I also think that also there's kids here that need love. Oddly enough, it's about $10,000 to $15,000 more expensive to adopt here. I think that's kind of criminal. But anyways, to get to the point, there's a couple of things. First off, I gotta make that money. When you're taking out a loan for something like that without collateral, that's really hard to do. They won't really lend us anything anywhere close to that number. So I got to save the money for one, and also when the child does come, when it comes to daycare, we live in Central Oregon, and our city is actually number 4 of one of the most expensive places to live in the U.S. And daycare goes right along with that. What I'm noticing is that most daycare providers are roughly $20 to $25 an hour per child, which, by the way, if you guys want to move to Central Oregon and start up a daycare business, that is the way to do it, because holy cow, that's a lot of money. I have no desire to do that, but I did find out that about half my wages per month would go towards daycare alone. And my wife and I talked about it, and her career, she's in the medical field, does not allow her to have really any flexibility like that. She's actually going to be able to work from home eventually. A lot of it's online, but she won't be able to commit any time to, you know, taking care of a child during her regular 9 to 5. So eBay fortunately offers us up a lot of that flexibility, and it took my needing to bring in a net profit of somewhere around $2,500 to match what I make it work, and it lessed it by about $1,200. And most of you know, making roughly, $1,300 to $1,500 a month net profit in eBay is not that hard. Well, it is work, but it is totally doable. So that's kind of the path we're on, and that's what you guys are going to be seeing, is me just completely escalating this business. As you can see, I really haven't done a lot with the garage yet, but that's going to be coming in new videos. We're buying a bunch of storage equipment and things like that, and starting a whole new system. Anyways, so yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll probably put this in front of my garage sale haul, so sorry, this is 4.5 minutes. All right, we'll get to the fun stuff here right now. See ya. What's up, guys? You guessed it, we are on our way to... Where are we going, Chase?
Garage selling.
No, where do we go first?
Starbucks.
All right, we got to fuel up. We got to get our caffeine going. No, we don't drink this crap every day. Only on garage sale day. Love, am I allowed to show you in the video?
Yes.
That's my wife. She's beautiful and I love her. All right, I'll try to film some of the garage sales. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll do it. What's up, Kid Flipper? What are you gonna look for today?
Anything that I can flip.
Anything? Okay.
Honestly, just look for money-making things.
Alrighty. Alright, catch you guys on the flip side.
I need my monies. I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work hard for it.
You should. Keep
That's
picking
why
and
I
making that money.
stay home.
Like raking profit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't stay home. Because I'm like, would you rather play your dad's and your
I gotta play
Xbox
music
at
over this
home,
part, right?
Mm-hmm.
or go garage selling and be able to look forward?
I don't know. But that's probably enough road for now.
What's up, guys? We just hit up our first garage sale. I picked up a ton of women's clothing. I'm not used to doing that yet, just picking through women's jeans. But here's what I got. I paid $10 a buck a piece for all the jeans that I picked up. And then I'm like, hey, can you throw in this bobblehead? The Phil Knight retired bobblehead sells for upwards of $100, as low as $30 to $40. So this free thing just paid for all my jeans. All right, we are on to the next one. We are headed into a retirement community, and you know what that means. Really, really old knickknacks. All right, see ya. What's up, guys? We just got out of a garage sale, and we did excellent. Kid Flipper got a, let me show you, frozen karaoke machine for free. Yeah. And my wife picked up, let's see if we can show.
The most ridiculous
It's like NSYNC folders and notepads and
it's like a school bundle.
pencils with NSYNC on it. Oh god! But I'm sure there's somebody out there, and yeah, we did pretty good this haul.
We're not even done yet.
We're not done yet. All right. Are you the Watson? Are you the picker puppy? Are you the picker puppy? But they seem a little bit more trendy. I'm not trendy, so. I got a ton of jeans. And I'm not entirely sure where they're going to be at price-wise. I might do a video afterwards and kind of let you guys know where I came out. But a lot of brands that I'm not aware of or never heard of. American Rag. We got, what is it called? Urban Up. And I did not pay $8 for these. These are half off. I paid $4 for these, which was the most expensive piece of clothing that I purchased today. But the rest of them were $1 a piece. So that's not too bad for me just to start out. Something I am aware of is that hoodies are expensive. Even when you're buying them used online, because I've tried a couple of times, and normally they float around $30 for a decent hoodie. So when I see a hoodie that's in good condition, even if it's missing the pull string on it, I'll pick it up. This is super unique. It says Dream On the front, and then it has sea turtles in the back, and sea turtles are incredibly popular, so I'm gonna try to get about 25 bucks for that. Might not happen, might be just like 20. And then since we live, I don't know, down the street from Hoodoo, I got a Hoodoo hoodie that's in excellent shape, and I'm pretty sure you can't really find this because it's probably something that they put out themselves. So I'll put this up for about 25 bucks, which is pretty cool. So a lot of extra jeans and things like that, a lot of women's clothing, a bunch of dry fit Nike shirts and stuff like that. And I'm gonna learn how to do bundles. So instead of picking up one shirt and worrying about the profit in one shirt, I wanna pick up like items that are similar sizes and then have a picture of like all three of them fanned out and try to get something more close to like $25 instead of the $9 to $12 purchases. So huge score. So this lady said everything was half off. This is a super thick Columbia jacket, snowboarding jacket. And I looked at it and I'm like, wow, there's no hood on it. You know, I'll still buy it for 10 bucks because these will turn and burn pretty quick. And the cool thing is, so the top part folds out and then the hood comes over. So it actually folds back like that, the collar, and the hood tucks underneath. So I was really stoked to find that out. This is going to be one of my higher price tag items, probably closer to $50, $60 with the build on this. I'm going to look it up. Okay, so I'm sure you guys saw as she's panning across these guys. We went to this estate sale, and they were just getting rid of stuff left and right. And they have, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I don't know how much this would be by itself.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So we got a book with here. Let me do it this way. A lot of the full page NSYNC stuff in it. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We have Valentine's Day cards, 36 large NSYNC Valentine's Day cards. Whether you're serious about it or not, these would be amazing joke Valentine's Day cards, or maybe there's a fan out there that wants it, and look, they even come with hearts. So I might list these separate to all of the rest of the stuff we got. So this person had NSYNC notebooks, folders. It looks like maybe a fan package or something here.
I didn't even know this stuff existed.
Check this out. So pencils with their faces on them. Okay, and little notebooks and stuff like that. So this might not be worth anything, but I'm thinking it is, because good luck finding this anywhere, especially intact, without being written in at all. So I'm going to have to look that up. This I will definitely update you guys on how much I get for it, because
Dude, look at those pants.
what the crap is happening? It's like he killed the sheet. And yeah, okay. All right, so there's that. I picked this up because it looked probably expensive. I have no idea what this is. I mean, it looks like a router, but I don't know. I'm going to look this guy up, see what that is. I paid $1. It's worth the risk. This was the coolest find. I paid $4 for this. I got them $1 down from what they initially wanted. So it's a video cassette recorder to DVD. So you put your VHS in and it burns it to DVDs. And these sell like crazy online, and it's close to $100. So that was one of my biggest finds today, was this guy. It came out of an older couple's house, and they treat everything perfectly, and it's immaculate, and barely any scratches or anything on it. So I'm going to test it, and I'm sure it's in good condition. Next, I bought an entire tub of dinosaurs. And if your parents out there, and if you ever bought these toys for your kids, a lot of times these are $6, $7, $8 a piece. And I have a tub, so here's these, and then down below there's a lot more. I'm going to sort through those, and depending on the models, they could go for quite a bit. I'll probably bundle them all together for close to $50, $60, and I paid $5 for it.
This guy
So
looks
that's
funny.
Pretty awesome. Also, at that same garage sale, I love it when people ask me what do you think it's worth? A couple video games, Guitar Hero, Dungeon Siege 2 for PC. But I have a ton of Lincoln Logs. And the cool thing is about these guys is they have the TP attachments. And the lots that I saw that were selling online, none of them had these. So I'm really curious to see what those go for, but they have a lot of the roof structures and things like that. So it's a pretty complete set. I paid $5 for it, and these sell from upwards to from $40 to $100, and it really depends on the pieces that are in it. So I'm curious to see what that goes for. I'm really excited about it. Also, I love plush. I've been doing it since day one, and when it comes to shipping, you can shove these things in poly bags and the flat rate envelopes and stuff like this. This guy's a little bit bigger. But when you find rare zoo animals, we're talking owls, leopards, different dog species.
Orangutans.
The cool thing is, some of the first plush I sold were 2 orangutans that went to an orangutan rescue. And what they do is, and they were larger plush, and they'll put them in with some of the orangutans that are by themselves. And it helps them, not feel so alone, which is really cool. But any big guys, any super specific species, you're going to get a lot of money for these, because, I mean, they take the time to make them look lifelike or very specific. So there's money in that. These guys, I know nothing about. I know about a lot of bear brands. I've never heard of this one, but it was new with tags for $1, and it was cute. So I'm sure there's somebody out there that wants this guy, and I'll put it up for probably $25.
And if not, the dogs will love it.
So when I bought the clothes, I got them for $1 a piece, a lot of the women's clothing. And then I saw the Retired Phil Knight bobblehead. I'm like, hey, would you throw that bobblehead in there? The guy's like, all right. This sells for close to $100. And I got it for free, which is amazing. And I'm really excited to put that up there. It's just, I had such a good day today. Also got a Netgear router. I haven't had a chance to look this up, but it's new in box, and it's got all the stuff to it. And this kind of stuff turns and burns pretty quickly if you price it competitively. Another cool thing, I found super specific Dutch Brothers shirts that are all the same size, so I'll be able to bundle them, but they're so cool. Like Dutch Dynasty. We got an Irish looking, Luck of the Dutch shirts. So there's a lot of people that wear Dutch Brothers brand. This stuff, you can just feel it. It's never been worn. It has that really starchy feel to it. And they're all in perfect condition. And yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to sell this for. I got to really set my own price. Paid $1 for a pinball game. Handheld games, guys. When it comes to poker games, when it comes to Sudoku and things like that, this is where it's at, especially when they're new in package. It's so great. I want to show you one more thing before I go, and you don't have to pan over here, love. I'll bring it. Frozen stuff. This is Kid Flipper's find. We went to a garage sale, or it was the same estate sale that I talked about earlier, and we were looking at this and had a $5 price tag on it, and I was going to buy it for the $5, and I'm like, oh no, it doesn't have a power cord. She's like, well, just take it. And I said, Chase, throw it in the car, or Kid Flipper, throw it in the car, and we came home. The first power cord that he picked up out of our junk pile was perfect, a 12-volt power cord. We fired it up and had a little karaoke sesh, singing some Let It Go inside, and it works great. These sell close to, he'll probably get about $80 out of this guy, but he paid $0. That's a pretty good flip. He did good today. So guys, I spent about $70. There's a lot of money here. There's more stuff that I didn't show you. Cool hats, backpacks, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm really excited about where it's going. I sold a lot of stuff today. Sales are getting a lot more regular for me, and that's kind of what I want. I want to see my 1, 2, 3, 4 sales a day. And I know that doesn't sound a lot for you veterans out there, but it's a lot for me. I still have less than 200 items in my store. So I'm going to keep flipping. I'm going to keep building up my store, and I'm going to bring you guys along. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.